Good afternoon, welcome to the Inspiring Inkin Facebook page. I'm Amanda Fowler and today is Tuesday the 11th of May. If you're watching this on the replay, either on my blog or Facebook, welcome. I'm afraid you won't be able to see the comments, but I will read them out as we go so you know who I'm chatting to and what I'm chatting about. If you're here and you're live, could you let me know? That would be lovely. And we will get started. I have got a mountain of stuff to show you today. So I'd grab a cuppa if you haven't already and get settled in. It could be, we could be here a while. Just warning you. Okay. So let me see on my trusty iPad. I'm alive. Yes, I'm live in the right place. That is good. So Donna's here, Jen's here, Anne's here, Lisa's here. Lisa's here with sunglasses on. Is it sunny? We keep getting the odd spot of rain. It's very exciting. It was blue sky when I had my lunch, but yeah. And we're expecting a lot of rain tomorrow. So we've got a lot of seedlings to plant out when I finish work today. So that was going to be my evening plan. So let's have a look. Donna's here from Oz. Nicola's here. I'm pleased you're here, Nicola. The project that I'm sharing today is based on something you sent me. I wonder if you can remember. I'll show it anyway. But yeah, it's very exciting. It's lovely in Kent, says Lisa. She's just finished work. That's good. That is good. Right, so I have got coffee. I've been racing around like a crazy person today. After the last couple of weeks where I kept forgetting things, I was determined that today I was going to be all organised, everything was sorted out. Yeah, not so much. I was stood slurping my soup and said to Brian, right, I've got to go. I can't stay here and have lunch with you. I've got to get everything ready. So I'm not even sure I have got everything. So we'll see. Hopefully I have. Fingers crossed anyway. So how are we? Marlene saying it's tropical, especially in the rain. That's good. So what have we been up to? So obviously last week was launch week. So we had 3 craft alongs last week, which was very exciting. It dawned on me, I think, late on Saturday evening that the reason I was so behind last week was I'd lost Monday. Because obviously I hadn't worked on Monday, it was a bank holiday. And I tried to do 5 days work in 4 days, which is never going to happen, is it? It's just not going to work. So that, I think, was why I was chasing my tail. But I had a really lovely facial on Thursday. Which is very relaxing and very nice, and my skin is still feeling very soft, which is good. So I had a bit of a treat. And then over the weekend we didn't actually do that much, but we did get some of the gardening bits that we needed to get done. But yeah, not too busy really, but because obviously the rain's coming in tomorrow, we've got lots of the Michaelmas daisies. I've got like trays of them. I'm a bit heavy-handed when I plant seeds, so they're a bit kind of more crammed in than they should be. So I've got to pot them up and split them out and get some in the garden, and some are going to pot up, and yeah, so it's going to be busy. So I'm finishing work at 5 o'clock. Out in the garden for a couple of hours before dinner. So that's going to be my evening today. So let's see who else. Cool, lots of people have arrived. Michelle's here, Margaret, Roz, Janice, Maureen, Rosie, Jenny, Mum, Pauline, hello. Sheridan saying they've just had a thunderstorm in South Wales. Well, the weather's coming this way, isn't it? So, we might get that later. Gillian's here. Val, Lynn, Deborah. Mum's saying daisies, yes, please. Okay. Oh, thunderstorm as well. In Oz, Deborah's here from Calgary. Hello. Scylla's been busy invigilating exams, but she's got this afternoon off. That's good. Claire's here. Julia's here. Lovely to see you back, Julia. Lovely to see you back. Karen's here. Pam's here. And Gillian's here. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so lots of things to tell you. The special offer, the joining offer, is still on all the way through May. £154 worth of products for £99. Best deal there is. Absolutely best deal there is. So please, I just need to check my metrics here. So please, if you're interested in finding out more about that, send me a message, send me an email. And I can give you a call and we can have a chat. So there's that. You know me, I want to maximize your benefits, maximize your rewards and your goodies. So let me know about that. The catalogues have all should have arrived at least a week, 10 days ago. If yours hasn't arrived, then do let me know and I will check that you're on the list and make sure I get one out to you. If you've never shopped with me before, I would love to send you a catalogue if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you do already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, that's fine. Just send them a message and ask them to send you a catalogue. They will be very happy to hear from you. So the things that I have to show you, I have a mountain of cards to show you. Then I've got some new products to show you. I'm going to show you one of them first, though. Just got to maneuver the things around. So these are, if you want to play along, if you've got your catalogue, on page 137. And they are mini jam jars. And I'm so excited about these. So they come in a box, 6 in a box. They're plastic, which I know is not great for the environment. But if you use plastic, make sure that you use it for a long time and you make sure that it's recycled as well. But it's a great size for putting all your little fiddly embellishments, things like sponge daubers in there. I'm going to be using a lot of those on my shelves, so they're very nice. I'm very excited about those. So that's one thing I want to show you. Then I've got lots of cards to show you. So obviously lots of you know that I lost my little doggy a few weeks ago, so I've got a few thinking of you and sympathy cards, as well as cards for other reasons. So this is from Jackie. Look, it's got my lovely Kiva on it. And this is one of the pictures that I put on my blog, actually, with the ice cream around her face, which is very lovely. So that's from Jackie. This is from Claire. I don't know whether I saw Claire's name. Look at this, isn't this beautiful? She won the embossing folder in a raffle, and she made me this beautiful card. We've got this one. This is from Michelle. Michelle's here today using the awesome dragonfly papers. It's really lovely. This one is from Judas. That's using the Hydrangea Hill thing. And the thing to know about these two sets of papers, you can still get them at the moment because they're in the mini catalogue. But the mini catalogue finishes at the end of June. So you've only got now until the end of June. This one is from Janet. Love this style of card, and I love the black and white. So stunning, isn't it? Then we've got this one, which is from D, and this is really cool because it's kind of got a circle and then a circle, and then the writing on the inside, which is very lovely, and using the same papers. I love that when that happens. This is from Jenny. So this is very lovely. And then this is from Sally. This is from Jan. Really lovely. Dragonflies again. This is from Elaine with a little doggy on it, which is really cool. And then this one is from Laura. She made me laugh because she's written in on the envelope that she thought she'd sent this weeks ago. But that's really beautiful as well. So, aren't I a lucky girl? So many beautiful cards. So yes, okay. So I need a little bit of coffee, and let's see who else has arrived. Karen's here, Michelle's here, Pam's here, Chris and Angela is here. Oh, you're in a different place today, Chris. Lorraine's here, Karen's here, another Karen's here, Marion's here. Brilliant. Awesome. So what I thought I would show you today is something that's come in my pre-order. I've got some papers. Now, I've split my pre-order and my first order into several batches. So some of it's arrived and some of it hasn't. So I'm going to show you a little bit today. Well, one set of papers and talk to you about some stamps today, and then over the coming weeks, as more stuff arrives, I will show you more things. If you want to play along, I'm just going to show you this product suite. It's called In the Wild, and it's on page 44, and there are a few things I want to explain to you about. So the first thing is, in this annual catalogue, in this big catalogue, we've got some product suites, and they are normally 4 items in the annual. So it's normally a paper, some kind of embellishment, a stamp set with a punch, or a stamp set with dies. And so in this product suite here, let me see if I can get that. Oh no, I'm trying to show you the right bit. Yeah, it's not that bit I want to show you. It's that bit I want to show you. Okay, right, let's try this again. If I knew my left from my right, I'm actually looking at myself on my iPad and on my computer. And on my computer, I'm back to front. So and I'm easily confused with my left and my right anyway. It makes no sense which way round I am. So let's just try this again. Okay. So this product suite, the total product suite, is normally, it's on 2 pages in the catalogue, and there's always a number, and the number's with the title, and that number means that you can order all 4 products all with 1 item code. Just makes it easy. So in this pack, in this product suite, you've got a stamp set, dies, a paper pack, I'm going to show you the papers in a minute, and an embossing folder. And that embossing folder is so cool. It is on its way. When it comes, I'll show you. But it is lovely, lovely animal print. So it's really textural and really lovely. Okay, so that's one thing. But what I wanted to do was to talk to you about the stamps. So you've got 2 cats here. And these cats can be leopards or tigers. So can you see these spots here and here? So they can go over either of the cats. The head, there's two kind of heads, one tiger head, one leopard head. Those 2 cat heads go on either of these 2. Okay, and the stripes will go on the standing cat and the sitting cat. So if you look, the way it's positioned here, it looks like it goes on the sitting cat, yeah? But if you turn it around, it will go on the standing cat as well. That is so cool. So it doesn't matter whether you want leopards or tigers, you can have both of them with those stamps. So I just thought I'd mention that. Right. I don't know whether this In the Wild product suite was on anybody's list, actually. It's quite different to what we've had before. So I'm quite interested, really, and it looks really, really cool. Okay, so I'll turn the camera around and show you the papers. So let's turn you up. Ooh. And over. Let's see. I didn't cover you over. Val, thank you so much. Yes, so you can have the cats with no pattern. So a puma, a cougar, or a lady lion. I bet actually you could put some fluff on it and make it a male lion as well. So here we go, here's the papers. So I'm just going to show you them. Oh, I love that. As you can tell, I hadn't even opened this pack. Now, feeling the papers, they feel, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how they feel. There's no texture. I guess it kind of looks like texture. Okay, we've got a few people with freezing problems. All of my streaming looks okay. So can you come out of Facebook? Actually, what I'm going to do is type a message. If I'm freezing, please log out of Facebook and come back in. Make sure you don't have any other Windows or program, ooh, can't spell, programs running. Or try refreshing the page. Okay. Right, so it does happen with Facebook, and Facebook has been glitching for different people, and I've done quite a lot of investigating just recently, and oftentimes it is computer, not computer, it's the Wi-Fi. And you know, it might be going okay from here to like the main hub, and then coming into you, it's breaking up. So those things that you can do: refresh the page, go out of Facebook and come back in, and just make sure that you haven't got lots of other things open. Sometimes, particularly on an iPad, for instance, you might have 20 or 30 applications open, and they are refreshing all the time, and they're using your Wi-Fi. And video, like I'm sharing with you today, takes up a lot of bandwidth. So I hope that will help. Okay, so back to these papers. That's really pretty. Now this is these are really cool. You will be able to cut these out. Lovely leopards, animal print papers. Ooh, they're pretty too. Love that. And leaves, that's pretty as well. There you go. So lots and lots of beautiful patterns. The colours in this paper are basic black, Cajun craze, crushed curry, evening evergreen, merry merlot, soft succulent, and whisper white. Okay, so they are very cool. Right, so we have got a fancy fold card to do today, and I haven't done a sample because I have a sample made by one of my lovely team, Nicola. And look what's arrived. I'm so excited, I can't tell you. This is going to be amazing. So this is the Biggest Wish stamp set, and where's Happy? You're going to be seeing this a lot, and I was very excited when I figured out that the front of the card today I'm going to be able to put this happy birthday on. So that's very exciting. So you've got, obviously you can use the matching fonts, but I will probably mainly use a mixture of the two fonts. But it's very cool. Okay, so that's that. What else have I got? I've got some of the hand penned papers. I'm going to be using these flowers and then these spots. I'm going to be stamping on this patterned paper. I've got Pale Papaya and Misty Moonlight. And I haven't yet. I think I'm working that way. Yes, I am. So first thing I'm going to do is make a card blank. Oh no, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you Nicola's card. Here's Nicola's card. This is so cool. So it opens up. Let me just cover over her words. That's not polite to show you what she's written. So it's a corner fold card. And if I show you, look, it started out life as a full card. And it's got 2 cut lines in it, and it folds over with a flap. And then you put patterned paper behind, and you can do some stamping on the front as well. Very, very cool. And very straightforward to do, actually. Thankfully, because yeah, it was good to sort of work it out. So I'll write down the measurements as we go. But I am just making one of my standard card bases. Okay, so let me get a piece of card and a pen. So I can fold that in actually. So I'm doing a card blank. So it's 8 inches by 5 3/4 inches, and then score at 4 inches. And then we're going to put in these 2 cut lines. Now I've found that it's easiest to put it in what am I trying to say? When I put it, let me just, yeah, so when I put it in, I measure it at 3 inches there, and then I measure it. Ooh, now I'm double I'm double checking myself now. It's like, no, how did I do that last time? Oh no, hang on, let me get my ruler. I'm sure I cut it that way. I didn't. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, it's fine. I'm questioning myself. So let's start again. So you put in your card so that you've got the center line and it's 3 inches in from this left-hand edge. Okay, and you are put your cutting blade at 3 inches on your track, so 3 inches here, and you're going to cut up to 1/2 inch from the top. So you're going from 3 inches to 1/2 inch. Okay, And then you're going to turn it around, and again you're going to put it in at 3 inches. And you're going to cut from 3 inches to 1/2 inch again. Nicola, this probably isn't the way you did it, and that is not the way I did it last time. Oh no. Right. Oh dear me. Oh no. Right. If you could see me now, I've got my head in my hands. Right, let's start this again because I've clearly forgotten how I did this. This is not good. Right. Let's start again, shall we? I've got my measurements, I just haven't cut it in the right way. So, good job this wasn't a craft along and you were all crafting along with me at the same time. Right, so this is my template and this is how it does work, I promise. So, let's start doing it this way round. So we're putting it in at 3 inches and we're cutting from 1/2 inch. I'd have to stand up so I can see. 1/2 inch down to 3 inches. So that's this cut line here, 1/2 inch to 3 inches. And then what we need to do, that's what I didn't do, is flip it over and go to 3 inches again. And we're cutting up to 1/2 inch. Okay, so that's why I couldn't do it. Because it's got to be a point. So let me show you again. Lynn's saying she always has problems with this fancy fold. Thank goodness it's not just me, Lynn. It's such a simple fold, so long as you get the cutting right. So let's show you again. So you put it in at 3 inches. And you cut from 1/2 inch down to 3 inches. Then, what did I do? Cut it to there. So I did that, cut to there. Flip it over. No, flip it round. Yeah, flip it round. And then go from 3 inches up. Yeah. So you cut that piece, flip it over and round and cut again. Shall I do that for a 3rd time? Does anyone need to see that again? Because clearly I'm not I'm not making it easy. Let me know. Okay, so whilst we're deciding whether or not you want to see it again, all you do then is you just flip it over like that and score those 2 pieces. Okay, so we're going to cut from 1/2 inch to 3 inches at 3 inches on 2 sides. So you've got the score line, and you're going to do a cut and a cut. Gordy's saying, can I do it again? Yes, I can. So let's go again. I told you we'd be here for hours today, didn't I? So let's just make my card blank. Okay, so there's my card blank. So it's going in at 3 inches, and I'm cutting from 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch. Then I'm flipping it over and turning it around. The blade should be in the right place, and I'm going from 3 inches to 1/2 inch. There we go. So Chris is saying that what she does is she lightly pencils in the cut lines and then lines up the pencil lines with the blade. So that's a good plan too. Okay, I am going to have to do a bit more cutting now though. So let's write these measurements down. So the inside is patterned paper, which is 5.5 inches by 3 3/4. And then the white is 2 3/4 inches by 4 3/4. And then on the front, it's a 2 3/4 inch square. Okay, so I haven't yet decided whether or not I'm going to do an extra layer. So we'll cut that piece first. Oh, I'm saying I'm going to cut it. There we go. Let's try that again. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do an additional layer there. So let's put that in there, 2 3/4 inches. And 2.5. Let's just hope that my happy birthday fits. Yes, it does. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little layer there, like so. And then we're going to put the inside layer, and I'm using this paper. It's got smaller flowers on it than some of the others, which I thought was nice because you'll be able to see them around that edge. So that's actually going to be going there. So you'll be able to, oh no, I think I'm going to put a Misty Moonlight layer as well. Or not. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I will. I'll see, because if I put a Misty Moonlight layer there as well, you won't see as much of the flowers. I'll cut one and then we can decide after. I like having choices. Okay, so I think that is all the cutting. We just need to do some stamping now. So I bought the Colour and Contour flowers. So if I go back to Nicola's original, she did some stamping of the trees there along the front. So I thought I would put in either these ones or this one, and I couldn't decide. Oh, maybe I will put in that one. I could probably fit 2 of those in. I'll put that one in. And I'm just using the same colour ink. So I'm using Pale Papaya. And it's just going to give it a little tone on tone. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for joining us today. Let's get this flipped back up. Right, actually, I'm going to leave that down because I don't want to go over that area there. So where is my Pale Papaya ink? There we go. So just stamp it on there. Right. So what I'm going to do is just fold my grid paper over so it doesn't go onto the back there. And I'll just put another piece of grid paper underneath. I do love this small grid paper. It's actually designed to go on your Stamper Artis, but I do find it's nice to use as matting and layering. Right, so I'm going to pop that one sort of in that gap there. It just gives a little hint of flowers on the front. We've then got to stamp the happy birthday. So my plan with this is to stamp birthday in Pale Papaya ink and then happy over the top in Misty Moonlight ink. So we've got birthday. And then we've got, ooh, happy over the top. Let's see. There we go. And then I think what we probably need to do is add a little bit of additional embellishment with maybe a flower. Get some scissors. So I've got this lovely flower here, which is the same one as we've just stamped on the front. So let's see if we can snip that out. I don't know. We'll see. It might work, it might not. I might have to add some additional stamped images instead. Let's see. I'm sure you can tell me what you think. Not sure. I think what I'm actually going to do is, do you see this flower down here at the bottom? I'm actually going to stamp one of those and cut it out. And whilst I'm looking at this, I'm also just going to do a little bit of stamping along this edge here as well to pull it all together. So let's get my grid paper back like that. There we go. That's better. And then I need some white card. I love it when we're sort of making things up on the fly. So this time I'm going to stamp this in Night of Navy. And then pull the little flower. Right, that is not. Let me try that again. Dry. There we go. There we go, that's better. And then I'm just going to put in a bit of additional ink over that area and then cut it out. There we go. And then that can go on there. And then we need a couple of leaves as well, I think. So we do have the leaves, but what's the odds? Do I have a green ink? Yep. Yay! So let's just pull that. Hello, Jenny. Nice to see you. This is crafting on the fly today because my original plan keeps changing, so just keeps us out of mischief. There we go, that's better. So I've got a couple of leaves there. I'll keep them together for now, but I might separate them in a second. Let's have a look. Let's see. Right. Let's pop that back down. There we go. That's better. And then we can do the inside as well. So let's just Let's get rid of all the ink pads before it's a disaster. Because we know Rod's saying that she loves this card fold. Yeah, when you work out how to do it properly, Ross. Not Amanda's way, which takes you 3 times to do it. I'm actually going to have to put a little note in on the when I do the replay to say you have to skip past the first 2 times that I do it, because the reality is it's actually the 3rd time. So let's pop that there. Da, da, da. So put a little bit of glue there. I'm just going to curl these leaves just a teeny bit. And then use a dimensional just to lift that flower up. And then I'm just going to use my bone folder and just reinforce that score line just so it kind of sits flat. And then we had to decide, didn't we, whether we were going to go, let's move this all out of the way, you can help me decide. So whether or not we're going to have it like that, or like this. I think we need the extra bit of misty moonlight. Do we agree? Let me know. Do you agree? I think so. Yeah. I think so. I think we need that extra bit. Yeah. Let me just cut that last bit down. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It just needs the extra, it just gives it that extra pop, doesn't it? Okay. So then the eagle-eyed amongst you will know that then there's nowhere to write. So there are a couple of options. You can put a piece in here, but what I prefer to do is to put a piece here, although I don't know what I've done with the bit that I cut out. I probably stamped on it a minute ago. So let me just cut another one. So you want it to be 2 3/4, and I'm going to start at 4 3/4. I might make it a bit smaller, but we'll see. So what you want to do is you want to put it in so that it's hidden. But I think it just needs to be a bit smaller. Because I like the paper. I want to see more of the paper. So I'm going to make it an inch smaller. Yeah. An inch smaller that way. And half an inch smaller that way. You have to make right small. Yeah, that's much better. Right small. So it's good if you don't want to write very much. But But you just want it to be hidden, so so you can't see it sort of once it's stood. So there you go. I know that beginning bit was a little bit painful, wasn't it? But the reality is we got there in the end. Roz has just said that she made a template whilst we were talking. So that's good. That's a good plan. So this is my template, and this is why templates are just so important. Because otherwise you forget. As I showed. Right, so, ooh, need some bling. Need some bling. Where are we going to put the bling? Just there. Everything is better with bling. There we go, look. Just tidy this up. I'm just going to bring in that stamp set again. I just want you all to want this stamp set so that it will stay in the catalogue forever and ever and ever and ever. Because it's so cool. Right, so I'm going to just have a quick slurp of my coffee. Val said she liked all the miscuts. Bless you. Yeah, it's some days your crafting doesn't go to plan, does it? It just doesn't. Belinda says she's off to have a go, which is awesome. So that's really good. So what else? Oh, I knew there was something that I wanted to tell you, and I hadn't told you yet. So from the 17th, we can have visitors. And the kids are coming to visit at the end of the month. So they're kind of coming and going, kind of passing one another. But I'm actually going to get to see the kids at the end of May, which is pretty exciting because it's my birthday as well. So I'm a little bit excited. So I will be taking a week off at the end of May. But don't worry, I'll still be here on Tuesday. So I think the Tuesday is the 25th, which happens to be craft along. So I am absolutely, definitely going to be here then. But the rest of the week I'm going to be off, which is very exciting. Okay, so I will love you and leave you. Let's see if we've got any other comments. Roz said she wasn't sure about the stamp set, but she loves it now. I know. Yeah. So I am a little bit excited. So yeah. Okay. So I am going to love you and leave you. I will see you all next Tuesday. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this afternoon. If you've got any questions, if you want to talk to me about joining or purchase any of the products, you can pop over to my blog, which is www.inspiringinkin.com, and you can click on the shop now button, or you can click on the clickable links of all the products that I've used. Or you can message me or email me, and I'll give you a call and we can have a chat. All right, so take care, and I will see you all again soon. Goodbye.